welcome. Today we will be doing a PowerPoint presentation on celebration of Day of Slavonic Language and Literature. It is basically every year it is celebrated in Russia on 24th of May. But because of unavoidable circumstances, we had to change the date and we decided to celebrate it today. I will now hand over to Shudipta. She will be showing you a PowerPoint presentation on the Day of Slavonic Language and Literature. Okay, I'll just ask Shudipta now to show us the PowerPoint presentation.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Good morning. Slavonic languages. It is the group of Indo-European languages spoken in most of the Eastern Europe, Balkans, part of Central Europe, and the northern part of Asia. Language of the family. Russian language. Russian is spoken as a native language by some 160 million people. Its main dialects are a northern Great Russian group, a southern Great Russian group, and a transitional central group, including the dialect of Moscow, on which the literary language is based. Territory of Slavic language. Balkans, Bulgarian, Macedonian, Sloven, Serbo-Croatian. Central Europe, Czech and Slovak. Eastern Europe, Belarusian, Ukrainian, Russian. Northern parts of Asia, Russian. The Cyrillic script. It is also called as Azbuka, is an alphabetic writing system developed in the First Bulgarian Empire during the 10th century at the Preslav Literary School. Cyrillic is derived from the ancient Greek uncial script. It is named in honor of the two Eastern Romanian emperor brothers, Saint Cyril and Methodius. Saint Cyril and Methodius. Cyrillic in the world. Cyrillic became the third official script of the European Union following the Latin and Greek script. Cyrillic script has spread throughout the East and South Slavic territories and also being adopted for writing local languages. Cyrillic script worldwide. The early Cyrillic alphabets. Little facts to know. The first alphabet derived from Cyrillic was a bool, used for the Komi language. Cyrilization, representing other writing systems with Cyrillic letters, is called Cyrilization. First Russian textbook, a page from Azbuka, the first Russian textbook printed by Ivan Fedorov in 1574. This page features the Cyrillic script. Back to the history. At first, this festival was celebrated only in Catholics. Every year on 11th of May, as per the old calendar, Gregorian, the Orthodox Church celebrated the day in memory of Cyril and Methodius. Though the cultural tradition was interrupted in 1917 and again in 1996, the tradition to celebrate this festival of Slavonic war was revived. From 1986, the day is celebrated every year in Russia, and now it is observed on 24th of May every year. After revival, first time it was celebrated in Murmansk. Monument of Cyril and Methodius. Vachislav Krylov, the Russian sculptor, created this monument, which is unveiled every year during these days to mark the festival. Thank you. Ma'am? Hello?
Hello?
It's done.
Ma'am, the mic is on mute.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay,
Yes,
so we had a PowerPoint presentation on Russian language. You have to know, right? Who are the creators? As I had told you, the creators of the alphabet was who? The Kirill, and it is Methodia and Kirill. That's why our, the letter from the Saint Kirill, right? And the festival of solidarity or unity, because all countries that have Russia,
Madam,
but all the East European countries like Croatia, Serbia, Bulgaria, Polish, all this Poland and all. So I mean,
when you're talking about priests coming out, do they make this procession bringing out the icons?
no, they just take out. No, they
Do they
bring
do
out the cross and two portraits of Kirill and Methodiah.
Okay.
No icons.
Okay.
Okay, with that they go out. The procession goes out because they generally don't bring in the icons. You see, earlier when it was started, it was only done. It was in the churches and cathedrals. Later on, it became more public when the procession was taken out and people sang and they had folk music and sacred music was transmitted and all. But earlier it was only in the church. In the church, then you get to see the icons and all. But now only it's a procession with a cross they have, and they have those whatever they use for in the church, like blood poles and all that. With that and the portraits, quite a few of them take the portrait of Kirill and Methodiah. Get it? That way it goes. So I just wanted to do thank you so much that everybody came and participated here, because Moscow wants that you're all over, that since you all are students of Russian language, they feel that we must pay our respect to Kirill and Methodiah, because of them we have the language, because earlier we had the church language that was known as Stare Slaviansky Язык, means old Slavonic language. And it was not 33, but they had much more alphabets. But later on, they changed it. Now we use the modern Russian language. So, earlier it was the old Slavic language, which was more or less the church language, which was used for their sacred books and the Bible, right? And that they are the Orthodox, the Greek Orthodox they follow, right? They are the Orthodox Christians. So all their sacred books were written in old Slavic language, right? And now what we use